Lo msebenzi lengufaka on this channel is just
too much on it.
Bro, you know how expensive YouTube is?
I know, bro.
You guys are lucky because you are at one fixed location and no one can in one space. Mina dog, I shoot content in Baban. I shoot content in Martin. I shoot content in Shangan. I shoot content in
Shangan.
You go everywhere, bro. You go everywhere. That's why I'm saying, man, I've stored content, bro. It's like this. And days. The hardest thing is getting people together. You know, when you're trying to get people together, maybe I need 4 people for this show, for this episode. I have to fund them. I have to make sure they eat. I have to make sure they have something to drink. Some they don't have transport. I have to fill up the car, fetch them, drop them. At some point, at this time when I had Miss Swatini, Miss Swatini, Miss Ecotourism, there's this video when I did them with them, 4 of them. I was the only guy on that video. I got a 7-seater. You need to organize chow. You drop them at home. YouTube is expensive, bro. When I say angna mali, so it's angna mali. And it's baby, no understand.
And that green actually thing on my camera pair.
It's equipment, bro. Camera nje na ufuna camera nje liqaqa kufanele vele wakuthi now ikhokhe store at least nakhona ama second hand angcono 20 dog yabo no itfola you know so YouTube is expensive. So imagine, I feel like people, they don't understand how expensive YouTube is. That's why they don't take us seriously. But Anjegibo is like, how about I saw a video, when's the next video? Oh, now uploading the video. 3 GB data. Version of your content, but I always knew in the back of my head, I wanted to do something more entertainment because I started by being an MC at events. I'm still an MC at events, and so yeah, that's how I started. I started just by believing in myself. Of course, dog, people are gonna talk.
People are gonna.
We surrounded. That's another thing in the country that's so sad, bro. We see people are not doing anything about their lives, but they're so good at criticizing others. Good lokwenda ungimpilo yakho siyakwati. Good lokwenda uyalala uvuko ugeze embombini ungene ku Instagram, ungene Twitter, ucoce ngendaba debantu. You're not doing something about your life.
Okay. I must say this even before we start. So I get a call today in the morning, around 10. And the guy is like, Exe, we are sharing 11 straight. 11 straight. No excuses. 11 is a record. I'm like, yo, okay. That's the superstar, my guy. That's the superstar. I mean, with time, it's always critical, but it's always critical. And I understand. Hey, yo, guys. Good morning over there. Good afternoon. Good evening. Whenever you be watching this. Okay, here's transfer this energy over here. So, welcome back to this channel. Did you know podcast? Today, we have a special guest. Excuse me. We have a special guest today who goes by the WJLM, right? What does it mean?
But WHLM, we're in the building. Shout out. If you haven't subscribed to their YouTube channel,
how can I forget?
Subscribe. We're going in the
comments, like, share, man.
Yeah, and do all the things. But I'm here.
Notification button, yabo.
I'm here, dog. Shout out. Thanks so much for having me, Chief. Had to pull through for the whole me. And yeah, I'm here. What's happening? I'm hearing from you guys. Oh. This is your show. Me now, I'm hearing from you guys. Tell me everything. What's happening? What's happening?
Okay, bro. What does your name mean?
My name, WHLM.
Wow. What does that mean, bro?
Okay, of course, Banele's first name. Yeah, WHLM is an abbreviation, but stand for We Just Love Music. So it's like We Just Love Music. So there's this time where when I finished high school, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with life. Yeah, but we all have that thing. Other people take gap years, whatever. Yeah. So what I decided to talk. I made a group on my WhatsApp, so I'd communicate with my friends from all over the world. I'm talking about friends all over the world, bro. I would have people from UK. Taiwan, US, Zambia. It was like a collective of people that I've met in here. Then we just made this platform on what's this thing on WhatsApp. Yeah, it's WhatsApp. So I'm going to the name. How did it came about? So when I created this group, I was like, what is this group about? Because I'm one person that has direction. I don't just create groups for people to upload the random stuff. I was like, I want this thing to be about something. But of course, everyone loves music. Yeah, well. So at that time, I was like, I wanted the topic that we'll have. We'll see under the group. What are we gonna use it for? So I came up with the name We Just Love Music because that's where we were supposed to share music, latest music, because music can bring people together. So I just created the group. It went to We Just Love Music. So from there,
when was it?
Bro, when was this? 2019. I'm not too sure.
That's before COVID.
Yeah, it was before COVID. Yeah, so that's when we did the things. And then fast forward, I started hosting parties for the group. People would come because most of them they were from Swaziland, but like a few percentage from outside. So from outside the country. So people now were curious to come here because they knew I've been the guy that was hosting parties. They wanted to come to my parties now because I'd post to them like, bro, I'm sending you events. This is why I'm coming. And then I'm hosting an event and invite the people to the group. It's like, say, come. If you're in the group for free. Every time. So fast forward, still the name We Just Love Music. People, I don't know, someone on the group suggested, Gucci, I say, why don't you just make merchandise for us? Only for people in the group. So We Just Love Music. We ventured into the merch. So the name WHLM stuck with me from there. So it became a culture because we also went to register it as a company. Now I want to do a lot of things under the name.
You register it?
Yeah. As a copyright, whatever. So we're working on it. I want to make it a platform for a lot of people where they can come, creatives, you rap or whatever. So that is the culture. It's a movement.
It's a movement.
By the way, I don't have that group anymore, but I'm planning on reviving it.
You can. You can even do it on other socials.
I want it on WhatsApp. It has to be exclusive. Exclusive. We need it to be on WhatsApp. I don't know. Maybe now you even subscribe to be a member of the group. You never know.
At least
you never know. You never know. But shout out to everyone that was there on the group. I remember we had like a lot of people. Bokido, like we had a lot of people are like, I don't want to start naming names because I'll forget other people. Then we will offended. Shout out to Kido, man. It's my cousin. It's my blood.
It's a blood. Does that mean go to your?
Wait, before we continue, Buffet, I got water. I don't know which angle I'm supposed to use. We have biggest podcasts. They offer you water. Shout out, bro. It's not big, but we're coming. We're coming. It's not big. It's nice being here so that
small gestures.
I can small. Yeah, they can't. Now, shout out, dog. Keep going, bro. I see. The work is amazing.
Yeah. We have to, bro.
The work is amazing.
Inspiration, bro. Like you always talk about pulling the work.
Yeah,
and we're sitting and you're like, because not everyone is taking that charge. I mean, why wait? Why wait? Use whatsoever you have, bro. Start something, you should have, but start with having that substance on what you will actually be good at, and then just move upon it. So we know we are always about that smash up, always about that hands. So but what did you say? I don't please the food. So we this time we are more about the future, but we're more about because we are getting old, bro, and we also have to make that living, 100%. We have to make that living. So tell me, bro, I bumped out to something like, let's see, there is no monetization in Swaziland. Do you know that?
Oh, you're talking about YouTube?
Yeah, I'm talking about YouTube.
Okay, yeah. What's the question again?
Do you know we don't have monetization in this country?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So how are you then planning to make money
out of YouTube?
Yeah.
First and foremost, let me just say, when I started YouTube, I knew you can make money out of YouTube, but at the same time, you need to be like, when you start YouTube, you need to be, before we get to the money part, that's not what I had in my head. But like, if I start YouTube, there's no monetization. What? I started YouTube knowing exactly what there's no monetization. But as I said, I wanted to make a platform first before we start talking money. Because if you make a platform, YouTube can fund itself before you can actually be funded by YouTube. What do I mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
People can come advertise on my YouTube. I charge.
That's number one.
Corporates can come advertise their gigs. People can come advertise on YouTube. That's like something that to keep my channel going.
Of course.
Having a platform is nicer because of that thing.
Yeah.
YouTube monetization, going to your point. YouTube, you can monetize YouTube when you're in the country. It's just that in the country, YouTube hasn't listed our country as one of the countries where you can monetize it because we don't have ads on YouTube.
Exactly my point.
YouTube pays you via ads, ne?
Of course.
So actually Google pays you, not YouTube. So but that's a deeper story. That's a deeper story. So for conversation's sake, because other people will act like to make it clear, we know. Google pays, it's not YouTube. But for conversation's sake, let's say YouTube. So what I mean, though. You can get paid when you're in the country by YouTube. How can you do that? You can register because you can get paid from SA, ne? So you can register, you can get your relative, someone from SA to register for you because YouTube has that pin that they send you. So they need your physical address. You need to punch in that long code. So that they can confirm. Obviously, if you're in Swaziland, take it as a thing you go to you in SA. So when you fill up your thing, it's safe, Faguti. You put your location as SA, and it's wiser to have people that from SA.
Have you done that?
Yeah. We have definitely
because we were still thinking about it.
Me, I have relative. I'm from SA actually. I'm half Swazi, half. I'm half Swazi, half Zulu. If there's something like that, okay. So like I've been staying that side for some years. So even now, if I wanna switch it up, it's not gonna be that much of a challenge, So you need people like that, but it won't be much of a problem because take for instance, we have students that go to SAs to study that side, so they have physical address because mostly the only thing that's needed, mostly is their bank details and the physical address. So you can work around. I think that's something that you can try to come up with. It's not that hard. You can get paid. The only thing is when people from our country watch the videos, you won't be getting nothing. It's just for aesthetic vibes. But like people from SA and around the world, they're the ones that will contribute to your channel financially. So in the country, y'all guys can help us by attending our events, subscribing and watching, because actually the watch time counts.
It counts.
And watching and sharing. That's what you can do for us at the moment. But for now, at the end of the day, we can finesse the system and get money.
But from what you just said, I understand. But for now, focus more on the content. Focus more on 100%. Giving us something to tune in, something to like, to enjoy. So even share to our friends, not because you're trying to support us, but because you actually enjoy it to that point.
100%.
I've always been watching your videos now and then. Some of your videos, I could see others are not really my type of content.
True.
I can watch that Smash Up Pass and stuff. But when you come out and be like, what's your body count?
That's too much. That's too much. That's too much.
But I've seen, congrats, bro. I've seen that 1 million views.
Shout out, 1.1 now.
Was it TikTok?
It's a reel on Instagram.
It's a reel on Instagram?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's even harder.
It's even harder
on Instagram. Yeah, that's why it's too much. TikTok, it's easy. And I don't like TikTok. I spend a lot of time on Instagram. I don't like TikTok.
Why?
I don't like social media in general. Fun fact, I just don't like social media.
I feel like TikTok has came to change the game.
I use it as a tool to work and to get my content abroad.
He uses Instagram, bro. You can watch his stories, man. You can watch his stories for days. Bro.
Someone said I have the best stories in the country. They say I'm the entertaining guy in the country.
This one I just screenshot. What was it? You have a good heart when you feel bad for doing what's good for you.
Yeah, I know. It's good. I remember that one. Yeah. And I remember everything that I post. I remember everything that I post. I don't
you
forget.
hardly post one story. 11, 13, bro.
Yeah, but going back to what you said about the content thing, Guti, I think that's why we need more YouTubers. That's why I'm encouraging people to open YouTube channels so we can have more taste and preferences. Because we won't. I'm not selfish. I don't want everyone to watch my YouTube because I don't have content that will please everyone. It's just like when you make music, you can't make things for everyone. So it's understandable when people tell you, say, me, I don't like your smash or pass videos, but I like your couch show. But it's still on my YouTube. That's why I make variables of content so that people can pick. They can pick. So hence that's why I always say people start YouTube channels. We need people to start car enthusiasts. We need people to start car sporting shows for YouTube. We need people to cover soccer on YouTube. We need people to start financial content, bro. Financial literacy. When you get these people, your parents that were from Central Bank to come and teach us about financial literacy, because that's the things that we never taught that thing in high school, in whatever. So I can't do that thing on my YouTube, everything on my YouTube. Right now we're shooting reactions. I can't do that thing.
You can't please everyone.
So we need more people to start YouTube so that people for podcasts. Me, I don't like podcasts. That's why I call my thing a show, because that's just why we talk random stuff. So in as far as podcasts, if people want to see me on podcasts, I'll be like, oh, go check out this podcast. Go. So yeah.
And looking at you, we have a different preference, right? You don't like podcasts. I mean, I like podcasts. I can watch podcasts for days, bro. For days, 2 hours, 3 hours. I mean, I don't mind. As long as, but I'll be listening and doing something else. Just listening. I wouldn't be concerned more about the visuals. But getting to that though, bro, you shared interesting ideas, bro, on how we can unite as the youth, bro. Grow 100%. In terms of hooking up each other, bro. In terms of exposure, man. In terms of to the platform, like on this platform, so we can grow, bro. What am I saying? I know I've been listening to you a lot, bro. Let's get out there, bro. Let's help each other. Let's hold hands. Let's move, bro. You shared very interesting ideas on how we can unite and change the game. What do you think, bro? What ideas do you have to share in terms of bro? As teenager, these two, your YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, or our YouTube channel, where we can work, man. It's okay. We have this idea. Let's execute this. We have this idea. Let's execute this. Because as we hold hands, our people getting to know your people getting to know our people.
100%. 100%. Yeah. First of all, unity. Exactly. We need to be united as the youth, because it's clear no one is coming to save us.
Of course.
I won't even lie to you. If you're a young person, you're sitting at home, you're thinking, I want to go to government so they can fund me with this, so I can start a YouTube channel with this. Really? Fine, it can work, but it won't work for all of us. So we encourage, whatever tools that you have, just start. You have a phone. People now have smartphones. Even if the quality is not that good, but just try working around the thing, because let the people catch you while you're still moving. Let's keep going. Let's be united. Let's stop beefing. Let's stop beefing. I hate it when people beef, bro. I hate it with all my heart. We don't even have, bro. We're in the country. We're still struggling. Because I can't even name one person in the country that's making a living out of their talents. Okay, Banele is lying. Banele is making money strictly from YouTube, and is maybe it's right. Maybe say 17 my piece job, whatever. So in the game, we going the right path, but the only thing that we doing right now, it has to be a move. We don't want to see each other, we don't want to work with each other. We don't want to hold hands and move forward. We're busy beefing and fighting over nothing, bro. Busy. Let's collaborate. Collaboration is key. Let's collaborate. come up with one thing, we can have one direction. Just like I'm here.
Yeah. Of course.
I go to every YouTube platform where I get invited. I don't care who my subscribers anganani. I don't care
about that.
I don't care how many viewers do we have. Even a show, even if you invite me to your show, just tell me, Banele, I want you to come on my birthday. I have 1, 2, 3. We can work because Gokuluma is key.
Of course.
We can work around everything. Just keep your promise and me now will come because at the end of the day, I know what I'm here to do. I'm here to embrace the culture. I'm here to take the game to another level.
Of course.
But look at this. We also need this is Mlembe Mountain Spring Water. We need you guys to come through for us, for also people like us. We're drinking your water. We could be drinking and other thing. Bo Fanta, bo Coke. But yeah, we need the corporates. The corporate needs to start taking us seriously because even when they're doing things like shows, they pump in a lot of money to SA acts, international acts. While we have so much talent in the country, in this country, bro. Yeah, you know how much talent we have in this country. Right now, we're watching a video of Amari, rapper. Most amazing video.
Exactly.
Book that guy. If he says, "Mine naning boka," for instance, nigga 20,000. Nigga 20,000. What? Ningabi so it's ngeke ngiphathe 20,000 for umuntu ola kangwani. Icela lapha and disrespect. You'd rather pay 20,000. Umuntu lo tatha 20,000 ahamba omix umnotho ekuveni la. You know, bro. I was talking to a legend. Shout out to the living legend, Malume Mshigishi, the living legend. Yeah. So I was talking to him. He told me, Guti, because he's been around the world. Because me, I like to learn. That's one thing. Yeah. I learned, bro. I learned. That's one other thing. Going back to your question, collaboration, unity, working together, learning.
So you can even learn from people who are even below you.
So I was learning from my uncle, like Mshigish. I was like,
"Oh, it's your uncle."
No, not really, but like out of respect, I was uncle for the game. So I was asking, just saying me how she's been moving around the world because he's had privilege with the corporate world. I found even government. So I was just trying to get his mind's at when it comes to those things. So he told me, he was like, there's this time we went to perform in Botswana. He told me about this rule they have in Botswana. I don't know if it's true. But your guys will just like correct me if I'm wrong. He said every international act that's booked in Botswana can never be paid more than a local act. If Ute Cabs are the small and on the lineup, Unema local acts. Now the Cabs are the small thing but 80K. Short the local acts are getting above that. The ones that are on the show, on the festival, whatever. So that's an amazing rule, dog. Imagine, because they're like, we're promoting our own. That thing will make us to have, because the reason why because now once you're radio and you understand that's why they're playing our music. They probably tell you, it's quality. How are we supposed to have quality? Leaving us padali and it's spooky and it's padali and it's fundy. No politicking, but we're just speaking facts. It is what it is.
Of course.
How, dog? How? Because we live in a point where we have to be able to. I don't want to do anything. I want to do YouTube and I want to make money out of YouTube. Even a family, even a motor out of YouTube. Kona na badlali bola. Sorry to cut you off. Kona badlali bola. Fanele badlali bola. Ngukuthi akufanele ukuthi bafunzile but bayokudlala bola. That's their career option. Fanele bakhona kufunda abantu babo baye. So fanele ukuthi le system yethu is embrace in such a way ukuthi sikhona ukuthi sende i-living ema-entertainments nema-talents
yes ibona lokuthi sesikuphi nyalo in terms of the standard yabo in terms of ukuthi we are in the internet thing nyalo vele you have to be audience is one key thing. You need audience, you need traffic to everything. That's the currency.
Yeah.
But then you will find the good. Okay, here you are pushing your YouTube channel, trying it for the next 5 years. I speak upon you. Maybe you're like 100K subscribers at that time, and then still corporates be like, they don't even view. You still don't have much audience. They can't even find you doing this for 5 years. I mean, you've been trying a lot. You've been trying. But they expect you to have so much while they give less.
Yeah, true, dog. True. I feel like I feel like you're right. And at the moment, me, the reason why I had a platform like YouTube and I have platforms like TikTok, like Instagram. Like I said, I don't like social media, but I enjoy YouTube so much. It's for me to have a platform and to have a voice. You can never cancel me on my platform. You can never. That's the power of having content now. That's the power. Now you can never get cancelled right now. Who can cancel me for what? For speaking my truth. Because when you have a platform, you have a voice. Andrew Tate, let's take it to Andrew Tate. They failed. BBC failed. They tried. They failed. Yeah, that's the power of having your voice. And I feel like in our country, because Labanfu that are on top, that have the money, they don't know nothing about the internet.
Zero.
They don't know and they still scared. They're still scared of the internet. But safunema old ways. Umuntu safuna advertiser uye phepeni. Who reads the paper? Umuntu ufuna advertiser uye TV. Who watches TV right now? Go on YouTube, go on TikTok, go on Facebook, go on Instagram and advertise, nyalo.
Because then we'll find the people.
That's why I'm saying I have a platform. Me, I don't care. Me, I work with people that want to work with me on my platform. Okay. I understand, Gucci, where am I trying to go with this thing? And I understand the work that I'm putting right now, Gucci, and I know my worth. I know my worth. Even if you'd come, I've turned down a lot of gigs, a lot of promos because I don't feel like they respect me enough to meet my standard and the work that I've put in. Because right now, the more I put in the work, the more the check goes up.
Of course.
Because either you take it or leave it. That's how I am right now. So I trust my work. I trust myself. Quality over everything. So yeah. So that's it. Me, I'm here, dog, to tell you guys to keep moving. Don't stop. And shout out to the guys behind the camera. What their names? Give them shout outs.
JR Mango.
Shout out to JR Mango, dog. Shout out to the ones that are not here. Who's not here? Shout out to Tina also, bro. Yeah, guys, keep pushing. Don't split, don't fight.
Of course, bro. We're trying.
Yeah, shout out.
We're still starting this thing. So, phones
not bad.
And one thing about the phones but then you still have to keep on moving.
Bro, how long did it take for your guys to do something like this in this environment?
Okay.
Now I'm just asking. That's how we are slow as a country.
Exactly.
That's how we're slow as the youth. That's
even
how we are too slow, bro. And when you do something, people go like, you're a super, you are a Superman. Yeah. You just take your phone and record. It's easy. Now you can do this thing.
Of course.
People then think, so.
But how did you start, bro? Like, did you have exactly a point? Did you have people who were like, bro,
take your phone and record. I just took my phone and record.
And you never.
Me, I've been the funniest guy. Let me tell you. Me, I'll tell you about how I was raised. Me, I was raised by a very strong woman. Very strong woman. Shout out to my granny.
Oh, your famous granny.
She's famous now. Also, we have a video that's over. It's going for 300k views now. Wow. So shout out to my granny. And I was raised by my grandparents, actually. Shout out to my grandfather, my late grandfather, and my mom. That was like my triangle. Mkulu, Gogo, and my mom. So Mkulu taught me self-respect, believing in yourself, high principles. Me, dog, I know my worth. There's nothing you can do. I'm not easily shaken. If I say this goes, I'm telling you, Gucci, this goes, yabo. I'm not the one that will settle for less and be like, no, I'll follow. I'm a leader, dog. I was supposed to lead me. I know what I want, and I 100% I'll go for it, and I'll get it at the end of the day. That's how I am. So going to your question about YouTube, how did I start? I started by shorts because normally when I'd go out, people would record me dancing on top of tables at Groove. People would record me recording statements about because at Groove I'd be like, yeah, maybe I'll start lighting people up, like I'll start dissing people, but
maybe I'm making fake.
Yeah, but start joking around and being like, where did you get this shirt? I start roasting people. Then people would find people who's they're recording. Now they send me this thing the following day. Then I'm like,
this is content.
I have too many videos. Then I started sharing on YouTube, on not YouTube, on WhatsApp, Instagram. Okay. Not really much on TikTok because I joined TikTok a little bit late. I joined TikTok a little bit late. But the more I posted the videos, people were like, bro, Start a YouTube channel. Me, I won't lie. I wanted to have YouTube a long time ago, but as far as me getting to a point where I was like, okay, this is it. I'm starting YouTube. It was because of comments that I get from TikTok mostly. They're like, bro, it's so funny. Start YouTube channel. Wanna see longer version of your content? What? But I always knew in the back of my head, I wanted to do something with entertainment because I started by being an MC at events. I'm still an MC at events, and so yeah, that's how I started. I started like. And just like by believing in myself, of course, dog, people are gonna talk.
People are going.
We surrounded. That's another thing in the country that's so sad, bro. We see people are not doing anything about their lives, but they're so good at criticizing others. Kude lokwenda ngimpilo yakho siyakwati. Kude lokwenda uyalala uvuko ugeze empompini ungene ku Instagram ungene Twitter ucoce ngendaba debantu. You're not doing something about your life. How am I supposed to be? As a high valued person with high value, how am I supposed to listen to someone that I don't even know? Long and you're not doing something with your life, but you're telling me da. Instead, I like people that will criticize me, but in a constructive way. Maybe without saying, nah, Banele, I didn't like this video because of 1, 2, 3. If you can try doing like 1, 2, 3.
And then you will consider. It doesn't mean you have to take
it,
but you
exactly. But that's their opinion, and don't know
because with your movement.
Because the saddest thing, bro, about what's happening and the type of thing that I'm doing, we're doing as YouTube, that we can look up to. So we're hitting barriers, we're learning the hard way. We don't know. But people, as opposed to, you know, these guys, we need to support them as the youth. Embrace it. Protect it because
at least they are trying.
We are national assets now in the country. Who's your best YouTuber? But that's now. Treated like trash. But those things so I'm trying to go to the point where people don't understand, my mistakes because we're still young. They'll be like, your whole life I'm doing well, I'm hitting 1 million views, whatever. But one mistake, I'm telling you, the thing that I'll do, the whole country will be like, how? Good embrace bro, let's protect you. But say we've done this thing, but we're in a wrong era. Just try doing it like this. So you must understand, guys, as a youth, we only have ourselves. That's why I'm saying me, I was raised like that, bro. In my family, we adopt people from other houses, schooling up as our very own. So I have that welcoming mentality. That's why people be like,
and then you like
every time I get shocked, I get shocked when people recognize me. I like every time. I have to prepare myself when I'm going out.
Really? Because you are famous, really, people really recognize you, bro.
They recognize me, not sure about famous. Famous.
Famous. Tell you now. It's famous, bro.
Nothing, bro.
I consider you famous. Good, see, you can't walk a town without anyone out for selling. Like,
that's
recognize the thing. You from somewhere.
That's the thing.
That's the guy. Or even,
it's too much, bro. It's too much. So let me share something with you before I forget this. This time I went to this Han's place. This Han fussed at me, actually. She fussed at me there. I know this is not your type of content, but like this story. For my viewers also, because they'll watch. I went there, visited this girl, whatever, we're chilling. She was supposed to be home alone. Around midnight. This guy's laughing. Around midnight, her aunt's called, like, bro, I'm outside, open the gate, what. Out of nowhere, she came, the aunt. And the room that we were in, it's a big house. The room that we're in, it's her aunt's room. She didn't put me in her room because her sister was in her room. So she fussed at me in her aunt's room. So the aunt came. And the aunt came with her daughter. Vele opened the gate.
Where are you now?
I'm in the room. Oh, no, nothing. I'm still in the room. I never panic. One thing about me, I know, it's an auntie, and what end of the day, what worse can happen, bro? I've seen like worse things in my experience, bro. Me, I've been through a lot, so like, Nah, bro. I won't even lie. I won't lie. Okay. So back to the story. The younger daughter comes. The daughter comes and like, oh, and finds me in the room. It's like, who's this? The aunt isn't here. And then the girl turns the younger girl go say Exe. And then the hand that first at me tells this younger girl go say, this is go kanje. So I have to tell your mom now because there's no other way.
Yeah.
So this hand left me, went to the kitchen, greeted her auntie, then they spoke. And then she told the auntie, Aunt, I have a friend in the room, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the aunt was like, she's one of those aunties that are like, you don't know, cool aunts.
Wow, that's bad.
Cool aunts, cool aunts, the ones that push VW, they drink. And then she was like, oh, okay. Now, no, don't lock him out. Don't lock him in the room. Let him come. So I come out Namlapa to greet the aunt, whatever. And the aunt was like, hey, banene. Oh! I'm telling you, that was the weirdest thing ever. I was like, and then the aunt is standing there looking at the aunt. I was like, let's talking at it. And I was like, nah, but it ended up being a cool night. I always see the aunt now and then, like in Baban. So I'm trying to say, we see, at times it works to our advantage. Okay, of course. At times, I don't know.
Getting a whipping now, but so anyway, in the topic of people, don't you now get people who were like, who you invited to your earlier videos and they didn't come through, but now they want to come through?
I won't lie, bro. No, I'm the type of guy that every person that I've had on my YouTube are people that we have like.
We have always been with them.
No, not always have always been with them. People have never. I don't know. I'm lucky. People have never turned me down. Because when I think of making content, I know exactly in my head goes, okay, the type of content that I want to shoot, I need this person. And when I hit them up, they'll be like, okay, cool. It's what has happened though, Guti, we go back and forth with dates. Now we can't shoot today because something came up. But we end up doing it. So I can't really say I've struggled when it comes to getting people that I want on the content because I already know in my head and I have a plan with how am I going to get them before I even approach them. Yeah, because even right now I have people that I want on my YouTube, but I need the segments because my YouTube is broken down into segments. I have a segment that I'm breaking down with Coco. I have the couch show. I have podcast. I have pranks. I have random questions in the streets. So every person has to feature in each category, and more categories are coming.
I once thought of something just when I saw that, like on your YouTube channel. I was like, have you ever thought of maybe creating 2 channels, trying to develop them at the same time?
I don't work.
Don't work, really?
It don't work. If I was in SA or in any other country where I know would say YouTube. YouTube people don't know YouTube that much. You can't tell me Guti nangshaya 1,000 views in less than 24 hours and celebrator. You know that's how hard I'm trying to tell you. 100K that's how I'm trying to tell you. I'm YouTube a year ago. I have 1 year on YouTube, but I'm still struggling to get to 2K. Then I have 2 channels. That's twice the work. And you imagine the work that I'm trying to put right now. It's too much work. I think I need to hit a certain amount of subscribers. It's doable, but it's doable, but it's about timing. At the moment, I won't even lie to you. On this channel is just
too much on it.
Bro, you know how expensive YouTube is?
I know, bro.
You guys are lucky because you are at one fixed location and no one can in one space. Me, dog, I shoot content in Baban. I shoot content in Manzini. I shoot content in Slangan. I shoot content in Slangan.
You go everywhere, bro. You go everywhere.
That's why I'm saying, man, I've stored content, bro. It's like this.
For
and
days.
The hardest thing is getting people together. You know, when you're trying to get people together, maybe I need 4 people for this show, for this episode. I have to fund them. I have to make sure they eat. I have to make sure they have something to drink. Some they don't have transport. I have to fill up the car, fetch them, drop them. At some point, at this time when I had Miss Swatini, Miss Swatini, Miss Tourism, there's this video when I did them with them, 4 of them. I was the only guy on that video. I got a 7-seater. You need to organize chow. You drop them and YouTube is expensive, bro. When I say angnamal, ngisuke ngithi angnamal. And it's baby, mo understand.
And that green actually ngithenga ama camera kuphela.
Equipment dog. I-camera nje na ufuna i-camera nje liqaqa kufanele vele bakuthi now ikhokha esitolo at least nakhona ama second hand angcono 20 dog yabo no itfola it depends. So YouTube is expensive. So imagine, I feel like people, they don't understand how expensive YouTube is. That's why they don't take us seriously. But Anjegibo is like, how Banela, I saw a video. When's the next video? Oh, now uploading uploading the video. 3 GB data. You upload.
I know, bro. And okay, another thing is also the time, the exporting time, the uploading time.
YouTube, dog, that's why I always say people must start YouTube, and I'll support them in any way that I can. I'll borrow them my cameras. I'll borrow them whatever.
Oh yeah. We're even using one of his cameras. He stays true his word, so over several times. You check that part,
that's what I do.
And I'm like, okay, we didn't even request,
you can use it anytime. Even if we have a showing them around, I can give you guys some things within Bambis.
Which is good.
So that's what I'm about, dog. So
So it's not. In other words, not everything is always about money, but the holding of hands, supporting each other, will get us to somewhere.
And I figure excited. At the moment, it's just work. It's just work. Imali said, and once was a bend out imali, dog. We are limana, show.
How much time do you spend on creating content? Like the time it's spent on planning for content, bro. Planning for content. And other people may wonder, how authentic is the content? Are you just being yourself, or you wear a certain thing for content? Okay, I'm just hyperactive. Then I'm hyperactive for the day. Man, the camera too. I wear that to my back to no matter what the
fault. True.
Are you this person we always see on our social?
100%. I've been like this, dog, since a young age. I have so much energy. That's the thing. Even at home, like I'm like this. I record videos with my granny, and you can tell the way the way I talk to my granny is the way we talk like right now. Mm-hmm. I get it from them. I think my granny is like the funniest person ever, and I've been brought up in a way, I must be free to express myself in any way. I'm the type of person, it doesn't matter where I am, with who, and we're doing what. I'll always be vocal about how I feel. I'm not the type of person that would think that no, maybe because you're around Nalo, I'm supposed to behave this way. No, if I have to dim my lights in order for me to be accepted somewhere, I'd rather not be in that place, because that's not my place. I like being in a place where I'm free to express myself, and I can be me 24/7, 100%. If I can, because at the end of the day, this is life, man. There are no limits here. There are no limits. You just need to express myself, so that even when I die, and even if people come after me, and they be like, yo, that guy lived his life. So that's why I am. So as far as content being authentic, my content 100%, dog. Authentic. And shout out to everyone that's been on my content, bro, because I wouldn't be getting these numbers without them and everything.
Of course. Because I know, man, you always have to be in that standard. Because you always see people, you always approach people randomly. People, it's always about people, not even about you, bro. So logo on its own, it's hard work, bro. That's hard work. Talking to people like Labani, but it's still persistent. It's still I might as well have to upload that. Okay, because one of the things I really liked when I was watching your content is like and stuff. Like in terms of sometimes on this thing of YouTube, man, your previous video is high. Let's say 500 views, and then the next video is 150. The video you good but at the same time we are to see this is a process, bro. This is a process, But all in all, it's like I'm really inspired with the amount of work. Not even just the work, the amount of work, bro. In a week, we can't not 3 video, bro. In a week.
We're pushing, bro. We're pushing.
That's a lot. That's a lot, yabo. And also, you work around a lot of people, yabo. I know working with people sometimes can be a stressable because you always have to maintain the same vision, and that's a problem. Because when we are working on something, and when you're like, "Hey, bro, I'm looking at this way," I'm like, already la but still it's about now the work is pushing our bro. I'm inspired. Another thing go to me, I love people labenda something. I always say, the economy of the country, everything about. I always say, and it's English everywhere. You rather have 10% of something than 100% of nothing, bro. So, good 10% there can come in terms of good way. Something. You can find out 10% of that something other than what is like. I think I'm best in that. Oh, okay. And then think you could see in the next few years about don't take a miracle, understand? Another thing, I like the good see. By the way, Nekala was inspired by Gutu Kona, Sega Kona, and Bona, low and out every day. I even thought of nobody like about except faith. I'm thinking of this, and we'll call it Did You Know? The idea was like, okay, so now we are going to be informative in terms of what we know already and how it can develop you. As an individual. It can be school, it can be
constructive questions. Nah, that's nice. And the name, sorry to cut you off, the name is perfect also. What Did You Know? Because you need to get something out of this podcast, man. Before you need to get something. But let's not be lazy. That's another thing. Exactly. Let's not be lazy as the youth. In as hard as it is, in as much as it's hard, the song is so which is from somewhere, but see a pusher every day. Njoba nisibona estradini, sine sima hustler. But we're pushing all day, every day. It's good miracle, no njoba ngishito. Good. Nangabe utumsebendi, ufuna umsebendi. Talk to Did You Know, guys? Talk to me. Start link up with band. Now I'm trying to get to learn in. Don't think about the money first. Kala kancane and start by getting the experience. Unyuke kancane kancane. You'll get there eventually. People will catch up later. Don't worry with one team. People will always criticize you in the beginning. That's why you enjoy at the top.
And then they want to be you.
They'll be like, for instance, in as much as ngishito ngithi angitata ukuthi njani, but bantu lebe nangisaqala tinfu inqumbi nje bebaba like mfana uyaphapha mfana yasenyanyisa ini. But now when you check my DM,
and ukhanya followisha.
So Nyano, who wouldn't wanna follow someone lombone stage na wafools?
Ngayibona le video.
You know, I was staging Waffles. It's me, Waffles, Caramel Tank. I'm holding. We're shutting it down for the culture. We're doing the things, bro. We've been hosting Ngati Bonge Bobo. Like, bro, nothing excites me. Ever since the light, I've been doing events, bro.
Which is good.
Go to my Instagram, you check everything. I've met everyone that I wanna meet, so. To me, I switched up. Good thing that energy. I mean, then I was like, let my energy be embraced. Gangwan,
Of course. And like nothing will go with.
I could be like other content creators who think in South Africa, thinking on among overseas, whatever. I have connections, but I know because
there's a vision.
In a short space of time, I've inspired a lot.
Of course,
I've ignited a lot of people too. So why must I leave? And
one thing about me, okay, I have different kind of principles on the work. As in Begis, I would say I work with Monkey C and Monkey 2. You see, ngakubona ukuthi yabona Excel yashaya ama video yendawo and something and yakhona. I'm like, you know what? Nami ngakhona mos. Yabo, nami ngakhona mos. Njengoba nathi sibona senda this thing yabo. We don't have everything figured out. trust me, we don't have everything figured out, but we push and we have an idea and a vision and like a point where we want to get to. And when we even get there, but
I'll tell you something before Utkal. There was this podcast that was on, and there was asked about this unity thing. You know, I've seen my YouTubers in South Africa
too much. You can't on one video by 9. All of
them they're YouTubers.
9.
So why would it be 15 Langwan?
And to even add on that, they are 8, they make 20 videos.
Yeah.
So you have your own video network. They distribute the videos differently.
I need more people to start YouTube channels. And now it's gonna be too much work. You can record content, so you can upload it on my YouTube. So good thing kids. No matter when you are a makeup artist, and when the YouTube is too much work, but I wanna shoot for aesthetic for the vibe. So you can put it on my YouTube channel. We open for business to everyone.
We're open for business.
Yeah, we're open for everyone. I just want to see the youth get up to something, man. Because that's not good to know such a serious. Finance started in a serious before expect everyone but such a serious. Because I've noticed how people say, "Hi, you daddy chwala in." True, but now when they're going to part, do you look at the amount of opportunities this what are going as especially in our country? We don't get opportunities. We force. When I'm not going to voice, it's because I force and now I can talk represent actually I would say you tend them drugs no in because labanye babo depressed good emathuba esikolo good emathuba scholarship emathuba emsebenzi emathuba good sicala ku0 now talented la kangwane kude nyalo even worse noma so graduate uhlala certificate sewubhlungu bamba ke nyalo. So that's why I encourage abantu ukuthi abazame letindlela take explore so that they can even if ufunzile but what kuthi ngabe ufunzile certificate sakho se production whatever but you can put it on your own platform.
Yes, let whatsoever work for you more than just to provide as a service labanye bantu. Yabo. You know futhi as long as you explore try. Among other things I have tried, you know. I've once tried virtual DJ. I've once tried Fruity Loop. I've once tried even poetry. Don't get it, bro. I've been trying, bro. I even tried.
Wait. Recite something small that you. No. Wait. How would something? You can't tell me what you forgot. Something small, like say something one stanza or something. Change the one line. We'll be the judge of that.
Guys,
we'll be. Was it up by the hand?
No.
Nah, I will say it again.
What is that? Okay. Hi guys.
Hey, one line now. Come on. I came on the way from one line, Baba. One. Was it one line?
Son of Shakespeare.
This guy saying a son of Shakespeare.
What can I think of now, Jay? Just out of random.
When we rate you.
That's like 5 years ago, bro. That's 5 years ago.
I know you remember something.
It was an English food.
Ebabe. Did you know? Hey, take it from the top. Don't think about it too much.
Man, guys.
Time is flying. People are watching here.
But
nothing. Eva, one line. You can't tell me.
One line. Roses are red.
That's not you. Come on.
Okay, yeah. To be honest, bro, like good to from now because it's a while ago.
This guy is cheating. We should shine you. No, I
don't come now and then. But I will share on another video.
Yeah. You owe us a video when you're reciting a poem.
So, you know what? No, take that promise. short thing, maybe like 30 seconds, and I will do it.
And you tag me on the video.
Showcase. That I promise. Let me say when you like deliver.
Yeah.
Saturday, next week Saturday.
Date baba. Because
Saturday. Oh, Saturday. 7.
Everything 7.
7 or 8 somewhere there. But on Saturday, let's say 5 p.m.
Where on YouTube?
Instagram, not YouTube.
Must take me
Instagram and TikTok, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Hey, they light you up on TikTok.
I don't care, my man. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care, my man.
I don't care, my man. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
As I was saying, bro, I even tried graphic design. Okay, I'm still doing that. Like all those Adobe things about Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, Audition, everything, bro. Like I've tried things.
What do you think works for you now?
Works for you. Premiere Pro works for me.
No, I'm talking about out of the things that you've tried.
Oh,
because shit wasuke wabang teacher, teacher class.
DJ Shong.
But teacher classes.
I used to DJ like in this room. So this one at the time, go film kana say DJ Shong. Mbani.
Let's give her a shout out. Mbani.
Tembangeni mathabela.
Tembangeni DM me. Ngadlala.
DJ Shong, I think. You know, I tried that. I even asked a Riverview. I used to do something at Riverview for like 3 weeks and I
Can you play with the decks?
No, I can't play with it. But soon I want to learn.
DJ Shong, what that name is horrible, bro. Yo, what the fuck?
It's horrible.
DJ Shong.
You know that.
Timanze Pambolo.
I like how it's horrible.
Timanze.
That's how you will make it. That's how you will get to know it.
DJ
Shong. It's so horrible. Who's this guy?
Yeah, but anything. But there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Exactly. Because the fact of bad things, that's the more important thing. True. But I'm looking to learn, bro.
You were telling me, what do you think works for you?
Oh, what? Oh,
and how long is this podcast supposed to be?
It should be like...
No. It's how long it's supposed to be. Do we have limits? Because, other podcasts...
Like less than an hour.
And, no, Nkuluma would say, not per se would sing it's in Jagido or something, but Nkuluma would say, do you guys normally have, maybe trying to make our podcast 1 hour or you can just talk?
We can just talk.
Okay, now I mean I hear from you.
Okay, but you can
what works for you?
Okay, what works for me? I call myself Vadifix Creatives. I like Vadifix.
What's the meaning of that?
Okay, Vadifix. Okay, they used to call me Vad because I used to play soccer, but not anymore, not that much anymore.
Vad is a soccer player.
Yeah, Vad is a soccer player.
I don't know.
I don't know soccer. I
don't know soccer.
Vad is like a soccer player.
No need for YouTube.
And then Fix is from graphics.
Oh.
Yeah. Then creatives just because I'm
into you're a tech guy. Have you tried Forex?
I am on it, but not that much. I tried it, I failed, I stopped, and now I'm pitch.
When did you start wearing glasses?
Grade 6, bro. Grade 6.
Well, I feel like you're the type of guy that would get bullied at school.
Exactly. But guess what? Though there was a time where I didn't embrace it. You know why? Because sometimes I love to stand out now and then.
Yeah.
So that really stood me out.
No, you know what? Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I can tell by the way you talk. Gucci, when you're the type of kid that's been bullied at school, that thing unlocks another side of you that you never thought you'd know.
Of course.
So sometimes you have to be bullied to be at your maximum potential. Right. Not to say, Sisi, obviously bullying but it's just like Gucci, you have to fall in order for you to.
I remember a primary evangelical. There was this guy, Steve. Because
normally the police right now, they're not doing that well in life.
Exactly.
That's fact.
Okay,
that's fact.
But imagine asking half of what I have, bro.
And you can't say no because of the type of person that you are.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know those people. That's being a bully.
I even remember the name Steve. I'm not sure they say name, but that's Steve. Hey, foot. Yeah, well, so I think me, as I was saying, creative. I'm more into tech and no computers, no. But at the same time, also like videos, I also like creating something, I also like shooting cameras. I love cameras, bro. Like for days, you know.
You must come shoot on my YouTube.
Bro, I can come anytime, bro. Anytime.
You must come, I'll let you know when.
Then I can edit everything. Yeah. I can take that charge.
Yeah.
But then, no, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. But we have to do a part 2 next time. Yeah.
Part 2 now, anytime, dog. Just let me know. Just like you hit me up on Instagram. I'm the easiest person to get. I'm not the type that you'll DM and I'll mind. I respond to every DM that I see. So
as long as it makes sense, though, yeah, bro. As long as it makes sense.
No.
Does it have to?
What? When I
like everyone might DM, I say is requesting.
Right, I get the most weird DMs ever, but like I have to respond, and that's how I am. I'm not the type that's gonna mice people.
Just for the sake of
me, dog. I put in the work, bro. You step out of work.
I love the work.
Let's work. So shout out, guys. Did you know podcast? Subscribe,
share,
and
bro.
Share whatever. Then get subscribe. Pins in belly. Support local content, support local creators, support local talent.
Yeah.
And shout out to everyone that's doing that's pushing. Maybe you're pushing as a graphic designer, you're pushing as a tech guy, you're pushing as a DJ, you're pushing as whatever.
And I would like to give a shout out to this guy from Fibonacci. The guy who does Fibonacci. I'm not sure his name though.
His name, what's Fibonacci?
Fibonacci is apparel, like
they make clothes.
You make clothes. You don't know?
Nah, I don't know.
Bro,
what's it called?
Fibonacci.
Fibonacci.
Yeah.
Nah,
like he's doing the most.
Nah, the most Fibonacci. What's up? What? Fibo.
You know why I can? Because I also tried it too, like trying this cloth thing.
Nah, they must
get there.
I wanna get to the point where I just wear local brands and everything. It has to be local.
And you have a good idea though. You're not even that much into formal. I mean, I am. We're trying to do like a formal thing, but over time it was.
Hey, me thing is, I wanna rock formal now and then, but like it has to be
classy. Of course,
exactly.
Bro. Classy.
So at the moment we're keeping it street. We're asking random questions in the street. So otherwise, shout out to you.
Yeah. It's your turn. What's your podcast?
Nah, but it's not that much, bro. It's not that much. I won't even lie to you. It's not that much. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. I can answer it. It's not even that deep, bro. Shout out. Nah, never put a cancer in my like comment.
Yeah. Guys, Sabonga for tuning in. To even make it to this time, too.
Thank you.
Ciao.
That's for body count. How much? How many minutes?
I'm not sure. 1 hour. 1 hour. Yeah.
Yo. Yeah, no, Tanzania about 1 hour.